How y'all doing? It's Saturday, baby. It's Saturday and got beautiful weather down here in Texas right now, but I know you folks up there in South Florida are fixing to face what we faced a few weeks ago. And it's not going to be pretty, and our thoughts and our prayers go right out to y'all. And we're wishing the best for you out there. Hunker down, take safe measures, and just keep yourself safe. Like I said, after the storm, reach out and contact somebody because they're going to want to know how you are. And that's an important thing for all of us. Hey, how you like this shirt? Now, I know you can't read that shirt because the little tiny print there. I'll try to get it up in the camera there somehow. It says, I'll just read it. I'm a firm believer in the people. If given the truth, they can be depended upon to meet any national crisis. The great point is to bring them the real facts and beer. And beer. That's a direct quote from Abraham Lincoln. And yes, and beer is in that quote. So, Abe was a little bit of a politicker, I guess. He wanted to get the point across, but he knew how to deliver it, too. This was sent to me by John and Kim Wagner from Virginia Beach, Virginia. And it came from the Ford Museum where Lincoln was shot. It's a museum now. And hey, Norman, how you doing, buddy? And they went there and they got this shirt, and I like that shirt. I like it because I like the meaning that it means. If we were given the truth, if we're given the right information, Americans will come to the aid of whatever happens. Like we did down here in Texas, like everybody did here in Texas, like we're fixing to do down there in Florida. Americans will come to the aid of each other real quick when things get in a pinch. But boy, we're keeping y'all in our thoughts. That looks like a monster storm fixing to hit Florida. Anyway, Donnie's pissing off the GOP. He's making them people mad because of that debt ceiling thing. You know, he made a deal with the Democrats and didn't go over too good. He sent old Steve Mnuchin, the Treasury Secretary, in to talk to the GOP over there in the House. And evidently, old Stevie boy went in there and asked them, hey, we need y'all to vote for this and do it for me. Like they owe him anything. Yeah, no, they don't like you, Steve. They don't know how your ass got in there because looking back at your history, most of your political donations to candidates in the past have all been to Democrats just about. And, I told y'all before Donnie there decided to run for president, Donnie was a Democrat. Donnie was a liberal before he decided to run. Now I don't know how come him to run for the Republican Party. I guess he figured he could win a whole lot easier running for the Republicans because all he has to do is feed them a bunch of red meat and bullshit and they'll go crazy. And that's what Donnie did, and he got the vote. But I seen where Mueller is keeping his investigation going on, and he's going to be taking advantage of the Financial Action Task Force. What do they do? Well, they're a arm of the Fed there that investigates shell companies that are used to launder money into the United States, by criminals and oligarchs, I guess, and all that kind of stuff. They got to get that money in the United States, and they use shell companies because shell companies, they hide who owns the company. They hide who is getting the money. So, if say some real estate was bought up in New York City, let's say it was by some Russian, and it was bought from old Donnie Trump there, boy. And, but the company that bought the property, well, that's a shell company, so we really don't know who owns that company. And, but they're coming along with a good investigation because a name popped up. The 8th guy in that meeting with Donnie Jr., to discuss Russian adoption, or to get the dirt on Hillary, or to collude with Russians. That's what that meeting was. That's what it was all about. Well, the 8th guy in there was Ike Calvin Does. Yeah, he's got a lot of business with Russia, and that guy, well, I guess he bought some property, and that guy owns 236 shell companies, bank accounts with unknown people who own this company here. We don't know who owns the company because we don't have to tell you. He owns 236 of them. What do you think he's doing? He's laundering money, baby. Who's he laundering it with? Sure is a lot of property being bought up there by the Russians there, all around Trump properties. What a coincidence that is, huh? I don't think so. Are you shitting me? That ain't it. That's how it's going to come down, people. It's going to be just like we've said before. His downfall is going to be money. It's the same thing that he worships, cherishes, and that's the shit that's going to bring him down. All they have to do is keep digging at it and find out where the money came from and where it went, and we all know it went in Donnie D's pocket. So Donnie the Dick is he's doing pretty good with them Russians, but Ike Calvinez, yeah, he's gonna be giving the GOP a few problems, I guess. But GOP has got lots of problems. The GOP has got a big problem down there in Florida. I know, and ain't got nothing to do with Irma. It has to do with a guy named Rupert Tarsi. Now, Rupert Tarsi, he was just elected in, Broward County, Florida. That's some big shit down there with them Republicans down there. Florida's always in the contest. Well, Rupert here, he got elected to the secretary of the executive board of the GOP down in Broward County. Yeah, he's a big Trump supporter. Well, of course he is. That's how he got elected in there. He's all up in there. Zis boom ba for Trump. Yeah, except his name isn't Rupert Tarsi. It's not Rupert Tarsi. No, his first name's Rupert. His second name, his last name is actually Rupert Diltworth. Rupert Diltworth. Well, Google that name and see what you find out. Oh, Rupert there, before he became executive secretary to the executive board of Broward County GOP, well, he had a girlfriend. Yeah, he didn't much like her, I don't think. He beat her in the head 40 times with a hammer. Put her in a wheelchair, this guy did. Oh, yeah, then he claimed he was all bonkers and whatnot. He's crazy and got dismissed or something for a misdemeanor attack on her or some shit like that. Yeah, put her in a wheelchair because he's nuts and hit her 40 times in the head with a hammer. Well, hell, just change your name and the GOP will take your ass right in there. And when they found out who he really was, well, now they want him to resign. Except he's not. He's not going to resign. He's a big Trump supporter. He earned his way in. He paid his money. He's staying, baby. And they're going to have to force him to get out. And I'd like to see how that's going to go. Anyway, Eric Bolling, are you shitting me, from Fox News? He's getting canned? Well, why is he getting canned? They get a lot of people over there at Fox getting canned for shit. What's he... Oh, no, don't tell me. Oh, yes, he did. Oh, yes, he did. What? Lewd text to female colleagues. Huh. Have we heard this story before coming out of Fox? My goodness, people. That's all they do over there, I guess. It's party time over at Fox, baby. I don't know. I thought we'd gotten... Ailes went. And who's that? Bill O'Reilly went. And now Eric Bolling. Are you shitting me, Eric? Didn't you learn from them other guys? Don't be taking pictures of your private parts there and sending them to the ladies. They don't really like that, buddy. Eventually, they're going to show somebody and somebody else is going to go, ew, report his ass. And that's what they do. They report your ass for doing stupid shit like that. Seems to be a problem over there. Anyway, there's a guy that I seen this morning. I wrote down his name, Steve Horwitz. Steve Horwitz. He's a professor of economics. I didn't catch what college, but he was on TV this morning. He was on there explaining why price gouging is a good thing. Because if it weren't for price gouging, well, the supply and demand, well, it just wouldn't work. And they showed a guy out there selling a case of water for $99. Didn't want to go over the $100 mark, I guess. It's on sale. For $99 for a case of water. And this guy's up there defending him, saying, well, that guy's got to get the water from wherever he's from and drive it all the way over there to the hurricane area And then, if you're paying $100 for a case of water, you're not going to wash your dog with it. You're going to use that water for good. He coming up with all sorts of bullshit reasons why price gouging is a good thing during an emergency. Kiss my ass, Steve Horwitz. You're an idiot. You're the kind of people that would go charge $100 for a case of water, you asshole. There was some guy they caught on the news up here trying to sell it for $20 and they rammed his ass for it. As well they should. And that price gouging, it goes all over the place. Worst place I see it is really at the airlines. You go on any flight anyway, you walk in there and ask some people sitting in them seats how much they paid for that ticket, and they all paid something different. And over there in Florida with the hurricane coming, I understand them prices went jacked up real high to get a flight out of there. Yeah. Not all price gougers are out there selling water. I thought that was rather disgusting. Anyway, Vicente Fox is running for president of the United States. I've seen his ad on TV. On the Facebook in there. He's running an ad that he can run for president of the United States because he got to be better than Donald Trump. And he's got a good slogan there, something I might be able to get behind. He said that Mexico will pay for a wall around Trump Tower if Vicente Fox is elected. So I say let's vote for Vicente Fox for president. Let him build a cotton-picking wall around Trump Towers, and Mexico will happily pay for that wall. I thought it was a rather funny ad and bring a little cheer to somebody. Anyway, I want to thank John and Kim Wagner out in Virginia. I'm sorry, Florida is on my mind, baby. I know what they're fixing to go through. Out in Virginia Beach, Virginia for the t-shirt. I really love it. I love where it came from. And Greg Talbert, buddy, we got your letter. Had a card in there. We went and got some pizza, buddy. I appreciate that. That was good pizza. And Mama and I really appreciated that. So did the kids because they ate up some too. But we had a good time. Trying to get my place back in shape again. I put me a little repeater antenna on top of my big green metal building out there because when we was in the storm, we couldn't get cell phone. Well, put a little antenna on top of the thing up there and run the wire down there. We got cell phone service inside that big old metal building. So the next time we're all locked in there, we'll have a little communication with the outside world. I'm trying to make things better for the next time that comes around. And there will be a next time for somebody. And because there's just disasters happening. Florida's fixing to be a disaster. We're a disaster down here. The West is burning up like you wouldn't believe. Earthquakes down in Mexico. There's disasters every day, it seems like. And it's hard for everybody everywhere to get those needed supplies and everything. Anyway, it's the weekend, so I hope you enjoy yourself. Florida, hunker down, baby. Get ready. It's going to get nasty tomorrow, tonight. Them people out in Key West, I don't know how y'all doing out there. You're a little lunatic there to stay out there, but you know them Conch Republic people, they're pretty strong-minded, so I hope they're going to be all right. And I hope everybody else rides out this storm well and get ready for the aftermath because it is going to be tough. Down here, we try to tell everybody, the key word here, patience. Just have patience with everything after this. It's going to be rough. There ain't going to be no service nowhere. It's going to upset you. And just try to remember to have a little patience with everybody around you because they're all going to be going through it the same way. On that note, y'all have a good day. I'm going to be here tomorrow. I won't miss another day. I got to get my shop cleaned up so I can get my board back up hidden here. It's laying over there off to the side along with all of this other stuff that I haven't gotten out of here yet. And it's got to get out of here because this is my shop. This is like my chapel down here. So anyway, y'all have a good day. Blue dots around the world, around the nation. Y'all have a good one. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye now.